Hi, and welcome to today's video by Study Unifees. In today's video, we will learn the best way to solve paradox resolution questions in the GRE reading and the GMAT critical reasoning. First, let's go over the basics of paradoxes. A paradox is a statement or situation that seems to contradict itself. It presents a scenario where the elements appear to be logically incompatible, creating confusion or apparent conflict. Paradox often challenge our understanding and require deeper analysis to uncover the underlying truth that reconciles the conflicting elements in a paradox. There can be an element of irony in paradoxes. Irony often involves a situation that is unexpected, and paradoxes similarly present scenarios where the outcomes defy expected patterns. Let's see an example of a paradox. Let's read this example together. Despite the fact that City A has a significantly lower crime rate than City B, residents of City A report feeling less safe than residents of City B. This is the contradiction and irony that always occurs in GRE and GMAT paradox questions. City A has a lower crime rate than City B, but the residents of City A feel more unsafe. There is an unexpected outcome here because you would expect the residents of City A to feel safer. Let's see another example of a paradox. Let's read this together. Although Company X offers higher salaries and better benefits than Company Y, Company X has a higher employee turnover rate than Company Y. This is the contradiction and irony that always occurs in GRE and GMAT paradox question passages. Company X offers more than Company Y, but Company X has more employees leaving or resigning. There is an unexpected outcome here because you would expect the employees of Company X to be more stable. Every paradox has a resolution in the GRE and GMAT. The resolution to a paradox involves finding an explanation that reconciles the seemingly contradictory elements, making the overall scenario more logical. The resolution explains why the paradox has such an unexpected outcome. Let's see an example of a resolution. The paradox was simple. Even though Company X has higher salaries and benefits, it is losing more employees than Company Y, which has lower salaries and fewer benefits. The resolution is that the company with the smaller salaries has a better work atmosphere than the company with the higher salaries and better benefits. Let's see another example of a paradox resolution. The paradox was simple. Even though City A has lower crime rates than City B, the residents of City A feel less safe than those in City B. The resolution is that the media in City A makes the citizens of this city feel less safe with a disproportionate coverage of crime and exaggeration of facts. Now let's see how the paradox and resolution are related. The causal relation between a paradox and its resolution is about bridging the gap between conflicting elements with a logical explanation that accounts for all observed factors. The resolution provides the missing context or perspective that explains why the paradoxical situation exists, thereby making the whole scenario logically coherent. Here, there is a cause and effect between the paradox and the resolution, whereby the paradox is the effect and the resolution is the cause. The cause here is Company Y has a better work atmosphere, and the effect is Company X has a higher employee turnover than Company Y, despite Company X offering better salaries and benefits. In simple language, the paradox and its resolution can be stated like this. Company X offers better salaries and benefits than Company Y, but fewer employees are leaving Company Y because it has a better work environment. Now let's see another example of how the paradox and resolution are related. Here, there is a cause and effect between the paradox and the resolution, whereby the paradox is the effect and the resolution is the cause. The cause here is the media makes the people of city A feel more unsafe. And the effect is the residents of city A feel less safe than the residents of city Y, even though the crime rate is lower in city A. In simple language, the paradox and its resolution can be stated like this. Even though city A has lower crime rates than city B, people in city A feel more unsafe because the media covers every single crime and exaggerates facts connected to the crime. Now, let's see how knowing the relation between the paradox and its resolution can be used to solve an official paradox resolution question. Let's read the prompt of this official question together. Despite the fact that the health inspection procedures for catering establishments are more stringent than those for ordinary restaurants, most of the cases of food poisoning reported to the City Health Department were brought on by banquets served by catering services than were brought on by restaurant meals. The paradox in the statement is basically stricter inspection versus higher reports of food poisoning. Despite catering establishments having more stringent health inspection procedures than ordinary restaurants, more cases of food poisoning are reported from catering banquets than from restaurant meals. Now let's look at the answer choices and see if we can find a relation of cause and effect between the prompt and an answer choice, whereby the prompt or the paradox is the effect and the resolution is the cause. Choice A significantly larger number of people eat in restaurants than attend catered banquets in any given time period. While this may explain why there are more opportunities for food poisoning in restaurants, it does not address why more cases are reported from banquets. It doesn't resolve the conflict between stricter inspections and higher reporting in banquets. There is no relation of cause and effect between the prompt and this statement, and thus this choice can be eliminated. Choice B. Catering establishments know how many people they are expected to serve and therefore are less likely than restaurants to have and serve leftover food, a major source of food poisoning. This suggests that catered events should have fewer cases of food poisoning, which only deepens the paradox rather than resolving it. It doesn't explain the higher reporting rate from banquets. Choice C. Many restaurants provide catering services for banquets in addition to serving individual meals. This blurs the line between restaurants and catered services, but doesn't explain why more food poisoning cases are being reported from catered banquets. It doesn't address the reporting behavior or recognition of food poisoning. Choice D. The number of reported food poisoning cases at catered banquets is unrelated to whether the meal is served on the caterer's or the client's premises. This is irrelevant to the resolution of the paradox. It doesn't explain why more cases are reported from banquets compared to restaurants. Choice E. People are unlikely to make a connection between a meal they have eaten and a subsequent illness unless the illness strikes a group who are in communication with one another. Answer E resolves the paradox by highlighting a psychological and social factor in how food poisoning cases are recognized and reported. When food poisoning affects a group of people who are in communication with each other, they are more likely to identify and report the source of their illness collectively. In simple cause and effect, people who go to banquets communicate and are able to make a connection between a meal they have eaten and being sick later. So, banquets have more reports of food poisoning than restaurants, even though they are subject to stricter regulation than restaurants. This is how causation works in paradox questions. The best way to solve paradox questions is to apply the process of elimination with each possible resolution from choice A to choice E using cause and effect. Eliminate where you do not find cause and effect. The best answer will always have causation in such a way that the best answer is the cause and the paradox is the effect. Thanks for watching today's video. For more insightful videos like this, like, share and subscribe. Register at www.studyuniphase.io for a free demo GRE or GMAT class or for a free counseling session on studying abroad.